Hello everybody, I'm Tad and this is Tad Reads Books and Stuff. I want to welcome back my constant reader friends, and if you're new to the channel, awesome. Please like, subscribe, but most of all, leave comments. I love reading comments. So first I'm going to do something a little bit different today, but first let's take care of the bookkeeping. I haven't been having a really good reading month so far. Unfortunately, in my Muggle world job, April's pretty much one of the busiest months of the year, and I've been working 12, 13, 14, 15 hour days. So I haven't been able to get as much reading done as I would like to, but I have got some done. I did, of course, start When the Sky Fell on Splendor by Emily Henry. This is more of a YA novel, I'm finding out. She's, I guess, a pretty popular YA author. I have not read any of her prior books, but so far I really haven't gotten very far at all. What am I at? I'm at like 50 pages. So, barely started with this. Hopefully I'll get it finished before the month is over. Still got a lot of work to do in April, but I have started it. Next, of course, you all know I'm continuing with the Two Green Angel Tower by Tad Williams. I am listening to this. So far, I'm about 600 pages through. I still have 24 hours of listening. I think there was over 64, almost 65 hours of listening for this novel. As I've said before, I've read it several times. This is my first time listening to it, and it's freaking awesome. So hopefully I'll finish that this week too, to get it done by the end of the month. And even I did, of course, start doing the Joe Hill graphic novel collection. So basically, though, what this is it has it's a compilation of several of his short stories that they've made into comic book form. So he's not necessarily the writer on these comics. It's The Cape 1969, Thumbprint, Kodiak, and Wraith. Of course, Wraith goes with Nosferatu. It's the car that he drives around in. Now, in Kodiak and Wraith, Joe Hill it is scripted by Joe Hill, but the other ones are written by Jason Ciaramella. I hope I didn't butcher that name too badly, but he does The Cape 1969, and Thumbprint. I've only finished The Cape so far, so I've only read one from this Joe Hill graphic novel collection. All right, so what are we doing this different? We're going to do an unboxing. So I film these videos on Sundays, usually Sunday morning, and then I edit it and post them hopefully Monday mornings. After my last video last Sunday, I actually got this package on Monday. So I've had it for a whole week, and it's been driving me crazy, but I did want to unbox it for y'all. It is from the Folio Society. Beautiful illustrated books. So let's open this up, and then what we're going to do is a show and tell. I'm going to bring out and show you my collection of Folio Society books. I don't have a huge amount of them. Over the years, I try to buy a couple every once in a while. I did see now on their website they've got all the 007 James Bond novels by Ian Fleming. Oh my goodness, they look awesome. So I may have to start buying those every couple months. We'll see. But let's open this up for you. Hopefully I can do this right without cutting a finger off or something. All right. I know this is exciting video, television, whatever, content for you all. Come on. Don't fight me. Oh, this is interesting how these... All right, let's put this aside. Oh, still, I gotta cut some more. It's not wanting to come out. Come on, baby. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, let's open this up. Still not coming out great. Oh, all right. Oh, see, there we go. Even double protected. Let's see what this is. All right, there's a bill of lading. Oh, this is nice. Gave me a little Folio Society pamphlet advertising some of their other books that they're doing right now. That's awesome. Set that aside. All right. Oh, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Got some more protection. Little Mylar. Oh. All right, guys. Can't tell what it is by the outside, can we? Well, it's JRR Tolkien, the Silmarillion. This is making me so happy. Look at this. Look at this cover. That's beautiful. It's engraved with this gold filigree. JRR Tolkien, the Silmarillion, Folio Society book. This blue color is really nice. I opened it up and look at this. I'll tell you, I didn't know it came with this. Wow, this is pretty cool. Gotta love a map. Jeez, I don't even know if I can fit this in the picture. I gotta be careful with it. Look at this. The map of Bellerade and the lands to the north. I hope you can see this. That looks really cool. Man, oh, I love maps in books. It's kind of goofy. All right, so this is the Silmarillion. Looks like with the index, the appendix, and everything, it is 240 pages. Forgive me, but love the smell of a new book. Now, why is this so? Look at that. We got some illustrations in it. I mean, you're all probably familiar with the Silmarillion. Chapter headings even have some artwork in them. Look at that map. Get back in there. Where are you going? All right. So, why is this so important to me? Well, I've been wanting it for quite a while. They come with these nice slip covers that you can protect your book in. Let's get that baby back in there. So there's the Silmarillion. It's important to me because for years I have had JRR Tolkien, The Hobbit, Folio Society. Now this one is more orange, but you've got the dragon on there. Still the gold filigree. Another little map in the front of the book. This is really, I have literally, I'm not lying, I've read this book 7 times. It's one of my all-time favorites. 245 pages in this version. There is a different map in the back cover. So when my son was very young, my son Haven, I started reading these to him. So every night before bed, I would read a chapter or 2 or whatever until he started snoring, fell asleep. So I started with The Hobbit, of course. So I have that. Put that there. So of course I had to have, the whole trilogy here. Folio Society, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, of course, and Return of the King. I'm not going to take them all out, but these are green. Now, I will take, maybe I have to take them out because I want to see if there's a different, I can't remember. Yeah, look at that. So this is The Fellowship of the Ring. Green with the gold filigree again, and that symbol, if that's Aragon, I'm not sure. Then this one is the Two Towers, so it's got a tower on it. And then we have the Return of the Kings. Ooh, yeah. You don't walk into Mordor. All right, so these are really cool. They're all green with the gold filigree. Again, another map on the inside cover. We also still have illustrations for each chapter. There you go. And of course on the back, this is another map right here. So, of course, I went on through and continued to read the series to my son. I don't know if he loved it or not. He never really said. I think he enjoyed just, spending time before he fell asleep with his father. But I enjoyed reading it, of course. So this is why I'm so happy. Because now I have the completed series. I have everything in the Folio Society. This one here, so I don't know if the Folio Society just recently, reissued it, because I was having some problems finding it online, and some people are selling this like on eBay and other places for $200, $250. I got this from Folio Society. It was only $80. So now I'm happy because I have the whole series. Oh, geez. I'm probably gonna have to read it all again one of these days. Let me set this over here. So that's the beginning of my Folio Society books. Let's show some other ones that I have gotten over the years. This one, some of them you'll see they actually put some type of artwork on these slip covers, but not all of them. This one is George Orwell, Animal Farm by the Folio Society. So no artwork on the outside, but check out the book. Look at this. This is cool as hell. Yeah, it's Animal Farm. Isn't that cool? Small book by George Orwell, of course, but a lot of people probably read it as an assignment in school. Maybe not. Only 104 pages for this one, but again, illustrations in the book on the chapter, or well, that one's not even in the chapter. So George Orwell, Animal Farm. Another one. Next, moving on. Got a couple here. Another one, no real design on the box, but it is To Kill a Mockingbird, of course, by Harper Lee. Little mockingbird down here. Let's take a look at this real quick. Nice orange cover. I love these. I love these versions. Some more gold filigree. Oh, look at that. Couple birds. That's interesting. I've read this several times too. I'm sorry. This is a really good book. I did have to read it in school as an assignment, but of course I'm a reader, so I don't mind those assignments. And I really freaking love this book. Even the movie is pretty good. I am seeing that some schools now are removing this from their reading lists because of political reasons. I won't get into that, but I don't mind if you're going to remove books that are old. I mean, come on, this Harper Lee, it does, inform things that are important in our society, of course, but So the copyright date is 1960 on To Kill a Mockingbird. So there are, of course, since 1960, of course, there's been millions of books published. I don't think that necessarily you have to teach this in school. You can teach a more present, more modern book in school that maybe informs the same things you're trying to get across from this novel. But it is a classic, and it is always good to read too. It maybe should be on a reading list, you know, that you take home and peruse yourself. Anyways, I'm going to get off my high horse with that. Anyways, so that's To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee. Next, now this one, check this out. This has a beautiful piece of artwork on it. Of course, it's Maltese Falcon by Dashiell Hammett. Again, another book that I love. I love the movie. I love this artwork. It's the same on the back as the front. So when I got this from Folio Society, check that out. Isn't that cool? There's nothing else on it, but again, Folio Society. Let's see if we got any artwork in here. Yeah, we got a little bit. That's pretty cool. Check that out. I've read this several times, of course. It's an easy read. I mean, Dashiell Hammett's awesome. I love Dashiell Hammett. And it's got like 200, doesn't have that many pages in it. This version has, come on, baby. Oh, 239 pages. Beautiful Folio Society book. Got a couple, got a lot more. That's that one. Now we're going into my history books. In school, when I went to college, before I stopped going, I majored in accounting, but I also had a minor in history. I love history. I kind of wanted to be a history teacher maybe someday when I was younger, and my professor said, they don't make much money. You might want to be something else. So that's why I went into accounting. And then, of course, I never even finished my degree anyways. But that being said, I still love history. You know, I read some history books all the time. But this one is more, this is Robert Graves, The Greek Myths. I've talked about this before. My mother used to read this to me when I was a kid. Of course, not these books, but so this has The Greek Myths, and they broke it down into 2 books by Robert Graves, 1 and 2, of course. Look at this cover. The other cover is exactly the same. That's pretty cool. Very nice. This version, of course, has some maps of the Greek seas and the areas around Greece. I was lucky to, when I was in the military, I was stationed in Turkey for 2.5 years. And I was able to travel around the Mediterranean quite a bit. I was able to go to Greece. I stayed there for, what was it, like 10 days. That was awesome. I've got some pictures of some really cool stuff while I was in Greece. But it's one of the things I love history. So there is some art in here, but not a lot. There's a piece there. Not as much as some of the other books. But anyways, great stories in here. I have another tattoo on my back of Pegasus, of course, coming out of the Gorgon's neck when her Medusa's head was cut off. I love these stories. And you know that I read, where is it? It was over here. Circe last year was one of my top 10 books that I read last year. So Greek mythology right there by Robert Graves. Moving on. That's a cool little symbol on the side there. This is The Celts. And this is by Nora Chadwick. This is a great book. If you're interested in anything of the ancient Celts, this is a really good book. It's what I prefer about it is it's so readable. You know, it's not too heavy in the, you know, the minutia of the history of everything. but it's written in a way where you can read it almost, you know, like a book, like not like a history book or something, if I'm getting that across to you. But it's got actual pictures in here of some Celtic artworks. Look at these Celtic crosses. Very nice. If you've noticed on my sleeve here, this is all Celtic stuff. It's very important to me. I do have a Celtic cross on my arm right here, but look at that cover. It's beautiful. More gold, you know, inlay filigree, however you, I don't know. It's cool. You got the knot works here. So very important to me. I did one of those things where you test your blood. What do they call 21? I don't even know. But anyways, I'm actually 50% Irish. So I don't know. I've always had an interest in the Celts. That's a good one. All right. Again, you know, studying history is cool. History to me is like fantasy. It's like reading fantasy. Now, of course, it depends on who's writing that history. You know, some World War II written from a German point of view, or written from a European point of view, or American point of view, may be a little bit different. But oh, this is a big one here. This is Empires of the Ancient Near East. Oh my goodness! Look at this. It is heavy. Folio books are heavy, man, with these covers here. So I have the Egyptians. That's by Alan Gardner. I have the Babylonians by H.W.F. Saggs. And I have the Hittites by O.R. Gurney. And the Persians by J.M. Cook. Those are really cool. These are monsters, man. I don't even know if I can get it out. They are in here so tight. Come on, baby. I don't know if I can get them out and show. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. I don't want to tear it. Oh, look at that. That's the Egyptians. That's cool. And in this one too, there's photographs. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. It's just super cool, man. Again, more maps in the cover of the book. It's the same one in the back, but that's the Egyptians, the Babylonians. Come on, baby. Look at that. It's beautiful. Again, more pictures. That's cool. More maps. The Hittites. Wow, this video's turning out to be longer than I thought. Those dudes are cool. Yeah. Again, more maps, of course. Some of these I haven't opened up for a while. More pictures in the books. Very nice. And last but not least, of course, the Persians. Beautiful on the cover. More maps. More pictures. Some gold work from the Persians. Very nice. All right, let's put those babies back. Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff in the Folio Society. Historical novels, you know, fiction, nonfiction, even some fairly modern, you know, books. It's not all just, you know, old stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can go much higher. Next. Oh, look at this baby. Oh, The Story of the Renaissance by the Folio Society. course, when I was majoring in history, I used these to write a lot of papers. The Florentine Renaissance period. Nice cover, nothing on the back. Again, some cool artwork in here of the time period. Some cool photographs of friezes and some other things. So you have the Florentine Renaissance. You have the flowering of the Renaissance. Victor Cronin is the author of these books. Some more artwork of the time period. Really cool books. I mean, I can't tell you how cool these are. This is the Renaissance in Europe. This one is written by JR Hale. Again, more pictures, more paintings. This is the Renaissance in Europe. This one is Europe from Renaissance to Reformation, and that, of course, is G.R. Elton. More pictures. These are more, you know, not like the Nora Chadwick. These are more historical, kind of dry novels. Mostly, like I said, using for information when I wrote papers. Travel and Discovery in the Renaissance by Boys Penrose. Again, more pictures. Look at this. Look at this map. That's cool as hell. Yeah, this one. These, I've actually gone through you know, most of these a lot. The spines actually are starting to show their age. But those are those. So that was a big one. I mean, you've got five novels in this box. You will break your back if you try to carry this around for a long time in a backpack or something. Yeah, that's real. All right, so where are you gonna go? You can't go up there. You're gonna have to go right here. And I have one more left. Thank you for sitting patiently and watching this. If you did, if you're interested in it at all, I would be interested in any of your Folio Society books. If you could tell me what you have or even show me somehow, that would be great. But one more left. Oh, another big one. Check the picture out on that. That's pretty cool. This is starting to show some wear. I've looked through this book so many times. This is the Folio Society book of the 100 greatest paintings. Oh, I'm a huge art fan. Look at this. It's got names of painters, artists on here. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I haven't counted. I wonder if all 100 are on here. But this book is really cool. So it's saying it's what the Folio Society top 100 paintings of all time. So they show the painting and then they, you know, describe this is Giovanni Tornabuoni. And then they say a little bit about him. They do give all the information about this painting. So this painting was painted in 1488. It's tempera on panel. The size is 77 by 49 centimeters. And it shows where it is. It's in Madrid. But again, so that is really cool. And then it tells about the painting. Look at this guy. Look at these guys. And then, I mean, it's freaking awesome. Oh, of course. Yeah. So this is Vincent van Gogh, Wheat Fields in Cyprus, 1889, oil on canvas, 72 by 91 centimeters. It's in the National Gallery in London. Isn't that cool? So, I mean, I could probably sit here all day and go through this book again, but I just sometimes when I'm stressed and I need to relax, I can pull this book out. I have several other art books from other painters. Renoir is my favorite French Impressionist, but that's another one. So that's my last Folio Society book. And I will be getting more over time. I mean, they're a little expensive, but they're beautiful and they're nice to have on my shelf. So I just thought I'd show that to you today. It's a little show and tell and a box opening. So I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you did like it, please hit the like. Please subscribe to my channel if you found anything interesting. And give me some comments. I really enjoy it. All right, guys. Peace out.